Hi, አዲስ ባላለው አሁን የምናየው practice test college board SAT test number 7 ነው. Let's start from no calculator section. So as usual, you can pause the video and try by yourself first. Alright, the first one is okay. In this section, you don't have to read the instruction. Always get prepared before you start the test. So እነዚህ ፎርሙላዎችን በሙሉ መያዝ አለባችሁ። ይሄ ብቻ በቂ አይደለም. You have to know more. Okay, so let's start from the first. I will try to use shortcuts, so just try to follow. The equation above relates the number of minutes X Maria spent running each day and the number of minutes Y she spends biking each day. So we have two scenarios here: biking each day and running each day. Okay, we'll let Alan. So in the equation, what does the number 75 represent? So obviously here it is added. So it's a combining hour, okay, a combining hour of each day. So I'm looking for the word total. So the only choice that contain the word total is here. Okay, yes. The number of minutes spent each day, no. The number of minutes spent biking, no. So it's again taught clearly the number of minutes spent running and biking. Question number 2: which of the following is equivalent to this one? So, if I multiply this by 3, I have 3 in all cases, so I'm going to eliminate this one. So again, 50 minus 6 definitely is 9. Okay. Question number 3. So in x is equals to y minus 3. Okay, and you have another equation here. Which one of the following order pair x will satisfy the system equation shown above? Okay, so from this scenario, from this situation, I have y is equals to x plus 3, which means y is 3 more than x. So which one satisfy this one? የመጀመሪያው ይሄ y ይሄኛው coordinate ከዚህ በ3 ይበልጣል? No, አይበልጥም. So I think this is good. Okay, 3 is y in this case 3 is more than x 0 by 3. ሌሎቹ satisfy አያደርጉም. So I don't have to check for this one. The only choice, at least that satisfy the first condition, is this one. Okay, the first condition is this one. System of simultaneous equation, you don't have to do just step by step. And check ታደርጋላችሁ ዳንዱ ካልሰራ ለሌላ ስለማይሰራ ማለት ነው. So don't waste your time. The second one is which one of the following complex number is equal to this one? Okay, so I'm gonna do only one step, one of the parts. ቀለል ያለኝ ለምሳሌ እዚህ ጋር I'm gonna work with this one. Okay, that goes plus. So 12 plus 6 is 18, positive 18. The only choice that contains positive 18 is D. Done. Okay. ሌላውን ፓርት መስራት ትችላላችሁ, like አንደኛውን ብቻ. So don't do each and everything. Step by step ምናምን መስራት አይጠበቅም. Just do one part and look at the choices. Question number 5. So just directly substitute here. Okay, ቀጥታ ማስገባት ነው. When you substitute minus 1 here, squared 1 minus of this minus goes to plus 6 plus 3 over, okay, x is minus 1 minus 2 is minus 1 minus 1 is minus 2. So kalai arat 10 አላችሁ, minus 2 is minus 5. Question number 6. The company that makes a wildlife video purchased a camera equipment for 30,400. The equipment depreciates in value at a constant rate for 12 years, after which is considered to have no monetary value. How much is the camera? Okay, after 4 years. So let's find, which means salasa. Okay, so let's do መጀመሪያ 32,000 ነው። 32,400 ነው የገዛው። So በሆነ አማውንት እየቀነሰ ይሄዳል በየአመቱ። So let's do for 12 at a constant rate. Okay, 12 times some time t. I mean, so let x be that value. Okay, ይሄን ያህል እየቀነሰ ይሄዳል በየአመቱ ማለት ነው። So that's going to be 0. So ከሆነ ጊዜ በኋላ totally no monetary, minimum value የለውም፣ እየቀነሰ ይሄድና ማለት ነው። So by how much is decreasing? Okay, let's calculate that first. So in this case, just add both sides 12x, okay, and divide both sides by 12. So we'll get the value of x as 32,400 divided by 12. So by 3, there you have 48100. Again by 3 2700. So each month, is it a month or okay, how much in the comment? Depreciate the cost for 12 years. Okay, so በየአመቱ ነው። so በየአመቱ 2700 ብር ይቀንሳል ማለት ነው። Okay, so we get this one. So the question is how much is the camera equipment worth, okay, 4 years after it's purchased? ስለዚህ ምንድነው የምናደርገው? ጀነራል ኢኩዌሽኑ 32400 ሲቀነስ okay, so 4 times per year በአራተኛ አመቱ ከተገዛ በአራተኛ አመቱ ነው። so በየአመቱ ደግሞ 2700 ዲክሪዝ ያደርጋል. when you calculate this one, so this is going to be 8 2 10 8 10 0 zeros, subtract from this 0 0 8 0 1. Okay, so this goes to 0 0. okay, ይሄ ማለት okay 0 0 እዚህ ጋር 6 አለኝ እዚህ ጋር 1 ነው ያለኝ. now you have weight okay 21,600. okay, 21,000. so after 4 years it will be this one. ይሄን ሊቀንሳል ማለት ነው. okay, question number 7. the quadratic equation is given here. which of the following is equivalent to the expression this one? ስለዚህ አሁን የምሰራው ምንድነው? አንዱን part. okay, which one gives me 4 from the given choice? ይሄኛው አይሰጠኝም ምክንያቱም if I square this one and I add it will be more than 4. okay, 9 ሲቀነስ 5. okay, this works. this does work. okay, ይሄ ደግሞ 9 minus ይሄ ይሰራል. okay, now I have two choice, either B or D. now the second step is which one gives me 6x. so 6x ይሄ ደግሞ 2ab ነው ካስታወሳችሁ ፎርሙላው ላይ minus 2ab ነው ወይም ደግሞ okay, in this case is minus 2a is x and minus 3. I think this gives me positive 6x. now we have positive 6, so the answer is this one. okay, ይሄኛው ግን ምን ይሆናል? 2ab wait, I have positive. this one is minus 2ab. no, this goes to negative 6, so the answer must be this one. ትክክለኛው መልስ ይሄ ነው። ምክንያቱም if you remember a minus b the whole squared means a squared minus 2ab ነው. okay, plus b squared. so ይሄን satisfy የሚያደርግልኝ ደግሞ positive እንዲሆን b ብቻ ነው. okay, question number 8. Ken is working with summer part of the crew on farm. He earns 8 per hours for the first 10 hours he worked this week. because of his performance his crew leader raised his salary for this much. okay, good. for the rest of the week Ken saved 90% of his earning from each week. what is the least number of hours he must work to the rest of the week to save at least 25? okay, so let me visualize this. okay, let me visualize this. for the first weeks, okay, the first week he earns we don't know the number of course. okay, 8 hours for the first 10 hours, 8 per hours. so $8 ይከፈላል ለ10 ሰዓት. okay, so he earns a total of $18. okay, ለመጀመሪያ ሳምንት ይሄን ያህል ይከፈላል። ከዛ በኋላ because of his potential so በፐርፎርማንስ ምክንያት ሳላሪው በ10% አደረገው per hour በሰዓት $10 ይከፍለው ጀመረ። ስለዚህ it says for the rest of the week, we don't know that the rest of the week, but anyways $10 ይከፈለዋል $10 ይከፈለዋል. so let that rest of hour be, let it be y or t. okay, ስለዚህ ምን ያህል ይከፈለዋል? 10 times t ይሄን salary ይከፈለዋል ማለት ነው። 10 times t is the number of weeks, let it be. okay, so ከዚህ ውስጥ ቶታሊ ይሄን ይከፈለዋል ማለት ነው። ቶታሊ 18 plus 10t ይከፈለዋል። የዚህን 10% I mean 90% ሴቭ አደረገ. he saved 90% of his earning from each week. ለዚህም ሰራችሁ ያው ነው, so you can take 0.9. okay, 0.9. okay, so this is his saving, so he want to at least save 217. so ምን ያህል what's the least number of hours he must work? okay, minimum ምን ያህል መስራት አለበት? okay, for the rest of the week. ስለዚህ ምን ሴቭ ለማድረግ ቢያንስ at least is greater than or equals to $270 ሴቭ ለማድረግ. so in this case you can either take 10 in common, or you can divide both sides by 0.9. Whatever it work for you is good. So 18 plus 10t is equals to, okay, let me slide up. Okay, ይሄ ምን ይሆናል? እዛ ጋር 270 ሲካፈል ለ9 I think it's going to be 300, right? So subtract both sides by 18, so that goes to 220. Okay, when you divide, this should be greater than or equals to, t is greater than or equals to 22. So the least number of hours he has to work in order to achieve 270 is C, the minimum, you know. Okay, Maria needs to hire at least. Okay, so in the okay, let's define what. Let's go to the final one. X is the number of junior directors. Okay, let's go up. The staff members will meet a junior who will be paid 640x. So as you can see, all of them we have okay. Hullum like 800 ምናምን is the same. Okay, now I'm fine with that. So let's go here, the inequality. Her budgets for paying the staff members no more than, okay, which means less than or equals to, no more than 9. So I need the choice that contains less than or equals to. So this work and this work. I don't need this, I don't need this. Now እዚህ ጋር ደግሞ ምንድነው የሚለዩት? እዚህ ጋር ነው የሚለዩት። Okay, now this greater than, this is less than. So let me go to the next sentence. She must hire at least, okay, 3 junior directors and at least 1. So there is the word at least, which means greater than or equals to. Wait. Sorry. Her budget paying some no more than means it should be less than or equals to. Okay, so zigadam at least means it's greater than or equals to. So the only choice that satisfies this condition is B. Okay, because B is greater than or equals to. Let's move on, number 10. Okay, so in the equation above, the cubic function is given. So if the equation has this, these are the roots of the equation. So which of the following is the factor? So if these are the roots, the factor will be its opposite. So I need x plus 1. When I'm using opposites, so I don't have this, I have this, I don't have this, and I don't have this. So the answer is B. Alright, in this case, so I have to simplify, I think. The expression, this one is given equivalent to which of the following. Okay, so let me do on something. Let me do only one of the parts. Okay, so y the square root of y. So it's good to work on the x's. So I should bring this down here plus 2. So x 1 over x 1/3 plus 2. So you have 1 here. When you cross up so and finish up, this goes to 1 over x. 6 plus 1, 7 over 3. This is the same as okay, this is the same as x to the power of I think, okay, 6 times x to the power of 1. There you have 1/3. ከዛ በኋላ ይሄኛው ምን ሆኖ ይወጣል? ስኩዌርድ ሆኖ ይወጣል። Okay, so the only choice that contains squared is okay, is D. Okay, let's finish up anyways. This is cube root of x. Okay, so just do one part and check. All right. Okay, so question number 12. The function f is in the form of this one. Okay, the parabola. So which are the following x coordinate of vertex of the parabola. So I need, let's find the vertex anyway. So express this first. X squared plus, now you have 3 and 1. I have 4x and product of the constant, which is 3. So if you remember, the vertex is minus b over 2a. So minus b minus 4 over 2 times 1, which is minus 2. Which one contains minus 2? So the answer is B. Alright, so yeah, there you have division of polynomial function. Okay, I mean rational function. So let me do only one part again. Okay, let me focus on the constant first. Which one give me -5? Okay, so when I multiply this one, it's positive 15. When I subtract, okay, that gives me -5. When I multiply positive 15, when I subtract 10, doesn't give me. When I multiply this 2, it's -3, -3, -8 doesn't give me -5. When I multiply this 2, it's going to be -3, -3 minus 2 is -5. Okay, I have two choices. Now, let's move on to the next one because it looks I have two choices. -2x ደግሞ የሚሰጠኝ ማን ነው? So which means I should multiply the variable with the constant, which is -3x. Again, these two minus, so this is not because I have more negative than positive, so the answer will be D. You don't have to check because if you are quite sure on A that it is wrong, the answer will be D. So the shipping service restrict the dimension of the box it will ship. Okay, there is a kind of box. Okay, just to visualize certain type of service. The restrictions say that the box ship like rectangular prism, the sum of the perimeter of the base of the box and the height of cannot exceed, which means less than or equals to 160. Menu yeah perimeter na yeah height to dimmer. Okay, so in order to find the perimeter, you know it is the 2 times x plus y. All right, twice x, the length plus the width, right? I mean the width w plus h less than or equals 115. Okay, let's move on. The perimeter of the base okay, if a box has a height of 60 inch, okay, the height is already given, so twice of x plus the width, okay, plus 16 is less than or equals 117. So what's the question then? Okay, the length in this case x is 2.5 times the width. Which inequality shows allowable with x in okay, you were asked to find the value of x. Okay, ziga x width no more the length. Okay, let's express the length. So twice of the length is 2.5 times the width. All right, the width I have again another width. ከዚጋ ከመተሰባ ላይ ነው ከ130 ላይ 60 ስንቀንስ that is going to be 127. Okay, let's not require 17. So if you divide both sides by 2, let me take this out. If you divide by 2, so እዚህ ጋር ምን ይሆናል? 3.5 w is the same as 35. So just divide both sides by 10. I mean by 3.5. W should be less than 10. Since W or length is as a distance, so it never be negatives, so it should be between 0 and -10, which is A. Okay, 15. The expression, this one is rewritten as this much. So what's the following? Okay, as you can see here, what's the value of K? Okay. As you can see here, it's perfect expression. Okay, so which means 1/3 of x squared minus 2 is equals to 1/3 of x squared minus k squared. Perfect expression. So when you multiply both sides by 3, x squared minus 6 is equals to x squared minus k. Now we have terms which are much of the same term on opposite side of an identity. So this is the same as this one. So these two are equal, so the value of k when you divide both sides by negative, so it's going to be plus or minus -6. So the answer is positive 6. Okay, grading. You have 2x plus 8 is equal. So what's the value of x plus 4? So I have to have this form in this here. I should change this to this format. So I should divide both sides by 2. That goes to x plus 4. Again, if you divide, the answer would be 8. Okay. Formatun አንድ አይነት ማድረግ ነው. So let's move on here. MP is the same as PR. Okay, good. እዚህ ኢኩላ ምንድነው? isosceles triangle አገኘው ማለት ነው. Okay, so what's the question? What is the measure in degree of angle QMR? QMR is this one. I am asking to find this one. So እዚህ ጋር ለምሳሌ ከ180 ሲቀነስ 120 ይሄ አይሶስለስ ስለሆነ ቴታ እና እዚህ ጋር ቴታ እኩል ናቸው። ሶ ከ180 ሲቀንስ 120 60 አለ 2 ሼር ሳረግ ቴታ will be, or angle QMR will be 30 degree. 18. And the number of radian in 720 degree angle can be written as a pi where a is constant. What's the point? Okay, 720 degree ማለት ሁለት ሮቴት ሲያደርግ ማለት ነው 360 which means twice of 360 degree. Okay, twice of 360 degree is 360 degree is the same as 2 pi, right? The radian, and then you have this one. So here ደግሞ ከማን ጋር እኩል ነው? ከa pi ጋር ነው. This is the same as a pi, so obviously the value of a is 4 because you have to multiply this two. 19. The graph of the line the xy plane passes through the point is. Okay, let me just roughly draw a line. The graph of the line passes through the point 1 and 4. Okay, and cross the x-axis at the point. Okay, cross the x-axis at the point. I'm just roughly draw tickling out of them. The line crosses the y-axis at the point. The graph, the line in the xy plane passes through the point, this one, and cross the x-axis at this one, and the line cross the y-axis. Okay, all of them are on the same line, 0b. So the line cross. Okay, what's the value of b? Yeah, okay. So if since all the points, or all the 3 points are on the same line, obviously the slope, the rise or run will be the same. So I'm gonna take here b minus 4 over 0 minus 1 is the same as 0 minus b over 2 minus 0. So b minus 4 over minus 1 is the same as here minus b over 2. So when you crisscross up, so you will have here b minus 4 times 2 is the same as minus 1 minus is b. So you have 2b minus 8 is equals to b. So when you work with this one, a is definitely, b is definitely a. 20, the last one. So this expression, the expression above written in the form of this one. Okay, this is exactly the same as ay squared plus b. This is the same as matching the same time and opposite side of an identity. Therefore, ምንድነው የምታደርገው? ሌፍት እና ራይቱ እኩል ነው። ስለዚህ y square እዚህ ጋር ያለው y square እዚህ ጋር ከሚኖረው y square ጋር እኩል ነው። So multiply this, that is 100 plus 100 is 200. So the value of a is 200 because እዚህ ጋር y squared ከa y squared ጋር እኩል ነው። y squared ይጠፋል። a is 200. All right, let's work on b. So b is a constant, so we have here a constant. First, ይሄኛው ምን ይሆናል ስታባዙት ከ7532 ላይ since we have a subtraction, subtract 1100. So that's less 2, 3, 4, 6. ስለዚህ 6432 and add 200. That is definitely going to be 6800. No. 600. Okay, አራት እና ስድስት. Okay, this is it. 32. Okay. No, sorry. 600 6632. This will be the answer. All right, so this is the last one. Okay, next time I will work on the no calculator section.